Changing formats a little bit here. I'm going to just review this second trailer that they basically have created for Starfield that Bethesda Studios is putting together, and Todd Howard's going to talk us through it. I wanted to kind of talk about where it looks like it's going, and I feel like for a short video like this video sums up perfectly the feel of the feel of it, the look they're going for, and for those that are into space, what it'll look like for anyone considering playing, at least based on what we're seeing. Also, I think the release date's like January. Sorry,
At Bethesda Game Studios,
November
we love to
2022.
create experiences that,
So
through art and technology,
it's ways out
transport
still.
you. We've brought that to many
But
worlds.
I'm bringing a perspective
never
of somebody
to what's
who's
above
played
us.
over a decade with EVE Online,
When we look to the sky, we wonder if
original
we're alone.
backer in Star
What's
Citizen.
out there? What our future holds.
Hell, I used to play
In
Space
some
Bucks on the
ways,
Sierra
since every
Games
element in each of
many
us
years
is
before
from the
that,
stars,
and
we
plenty
want
of
to
other
return.
games in space, Kerbal Space Program, etc. So I love any of these games. I'm not just a
Starfield
fanatic
is our
about
first
Star
new
Citizen. I
universe in
do
over
love
25
Star
years.
Citizen. It's a passion of mine, passion
It's a
project
game
that
we've
I'd love to
dreamt
see.
of playing. And it's
But
only now that we have the
I
hardware,
value any
the
studio that
technology,
takes the
and
guts
experience
to put
to push
together
our creative
something like
boundaries
this.
even further.
And I wish them nothing but
In it,
luck.
We invite you to join Constellation, the last group of space explorers. It's a next-generation role-playing game where you'll be who you want, go where you want, experience our stories, and forge your
I'm
own.
hearing a lot of the tones from
More
Fallout
than that,
76 and
Starfield's
Fallout
about
4,
hope,
which is a
our
good
shared
thing. The
humanity,
music,
and searching for
and
the
you can
answers to
tell a
life's
lot of
greatest
the world
mystery.
building pieces
We have a lot
are
to share.
there.
For the first time, we'll provide an inside look at the
I
inspiration
see
and
the
process
motion
behind
capture a lot
Starfield.
like Star Citizen.
We hope you'll join Constellation
This is fluff.
and go with us on the journey
This is.
as we craft our next epic.
I do find it interesting. I know a lot of people have been focusing on it's the first new world in 25 years or something. That means nothing to me. What's the game gonna be? If you look down there, PC game focusing on Xbox, PC, that's its focuses. I think that's a good sign because that means that it won't be some type of console port like an old school game could possibly be. Now let's jump over to their website, which here we go. So this Starfield game, once again, it's pretty early in this world that it's in. You're talking about November 22. Jeez, time is flying by so fast. That's over a year away. But it is something to keep an eye on. I I would not under any circumstances buy this game or pre-order it for a long time. As a Fallout 76 survivor of the initials of that, and also as somebody who's seen Fallout 4 and Fallout 4 VR let me down, even though they're fantastic games, I would want to see what the reviews say, what the early adopters are seeing, and hitting the forums with. I think this is an interesting setup. I don't know quite where they're going with this as a game itself. Because to talk about an RPG world that it's in, they're already setting up a Discord. So they're trying to build a community that's far out. I don't know if that's going to survive, but hey, I feel like it's going to have a bump for about a month and then bounce. But I'm just trying to learn with you guys what we're seeing here, and once again, try to keep open viewpoints. But at the same, I feel like this is just super early in the development of this game. I can't even find information on their literal website or in the trailer that explains if this game is going to be massively multiplayer RPG or if it's just going to be a regular RPG. Either way's an interesting choice, being as the Fallout 76 versus Fallout 4 fork of some of the most recent games. And I'm a big VR fan, so I was kind of hoping that this game would be VR, at least supporting VR. But let me see if the Bethesda.net is the same crash page. Yeah, it kind of just pulls you into here. I I don't understand. This is an example of a massive drop, and I've learned more about a watch they're apparently trying to sell or use as a giveaway or whatever it is than I've actually learned about the game. I don't even know what genre it's in. Like, I mean, that's how poor this launch to me is. Well, actually, I'm being a little harsh here. It's not a launch. It is literally just like basically the tech demo, so to speak, showing off what it can be, and it's still being a game in development. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about Bethesda's capabilities to be able to make a world feel real, make a world feel like you want to be in it. I've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours in each one of the Fallouts that are the ones that are Bethesda related and not related, and I can tell you I've enjoyed thoroughly all of them. And I think Bethesda can write a story, and when they really want to, they can really piece it together. But I've also sat through Fallout 76's initial. I'm still perplexed. I can't get over that I'm trying to find what kind of game this is, and I still don't know. I'm almost ready to just hit that Discord and just go, "Hey guys, does anyone know what game this is? Like, what exactly this is?" And I say that because we're literally comparing it to Squadron 42 and Star Citizen PU, which is what I'm considering. Whenever I say the word Star Citizen, I'm referring to the PU and Squadron 42 as kind of a package deal. So that's why I find this interesting. So he's comparing it to Fallout 4 and Elder Scrolls 5 and saying it's going to be even more hardcore. And this is the salesman in him. He's an expert salesman. That's not a bad thing. Once again, when tempered with a serious studio backing you, and once again you learn from your past mistakes and the launches of some of the other games that we've already said and beaten a dead horse about. It's not a bad thing to have some gusto and really show what you can do. I don't know if that date's ambitious or not, honestly. That's something I've just been thinking about is, will this be something important? I do not, although I love SpaceX and I love what they're doing, and I hope Starship has been some success, and I love Starlink offering more options to people around the world and our own country getting internet. I don't think this has anything to do with a video game, honestly. It's just is what it is. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I feel like that's fluff. That's just. I'm rich. I spoke to Elon Musk. I'm just trying to give you guys some perspective. Once again, this was just a quick view of Starfield from the perspective of a bitter vet EVE player, a fanatical Star Citizen player, and many other space games over my time, and I'm just. Everything from spending hours and hours in Sins of a Solar Empire to Space Bucks or whatever, a trade game from many, many years ago. Don't pan the game. Don't go run out and buy it day -5 pre-order or something. Let's just wait and see what this looks like before we do anything. As this game gets closer, I'll cover it on this channel let me know what you think. This Starfield something you're looking for? I don't know. This is just something different. Do not panic and sell everything and you have in Star Citizen and think this is the end of the world. This doesn't exist yet. Star Citizen's an alpha. Star Citizen may not be perfect, but it's a thing. This is something that may be a thing, and it's not even in the same genre. It's an RPG, and from what I can see, based on searching pretty hard, it looks like it's a single player or possibly a co-op RPG. It is not trying to compete with Star Citizen. PU and Squadron 42 are both the best damn universe simulators you're going to find in space. This is not that even competing. And please do not go out beating everybody up who's interested in Starfield. It's okay to be interested in multiple games. It makes us a stronger community that we can bring everybody into the fold and recognize that, hey, we play other stuff too, but we love Star Citizen. And that's a pretty cool place to be in, and that shows our maturity and strength as a community. We're not, players that cannot stand the idea of anybody playing anything different. That's how you drive folks away. This has been a little bit of a hybrid experimental distilled with Red J. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel. Thank you.